Good afternoon and welcome back to The Girl in the Garden. Hi, I'm Tina, and as you know, I like to grow my own vegetables. And I do have about 350 onion plants outside a variety. I've got red, white, yellow, and Walla Walla. But it's going to be a few months before they're ready to harvest. And my local grocery store had these yellow onions on sale for 49 cents a pound. Usually, I think they're about $1.99 recently. And so I decided to go grab some because I need to do some more experimenting. So what I'm going to do with these today is I'm actually going to use my handy dandy chopper and my little print master thing back there. So I'm going to chop the onions. I think I'm going to put them in 1/2 cup. These are pretty big onions, so I'm thinking they're probably going to be a whole cup. So I'm thinking 1/2 cup. So I can just take a onion puck out of the freezer and throw it in whatever I'm cooking. Now you probably also see this. This is cilantro, also on sale. I'm going to wrap it up just like that and stick it in my freezer. So through the summer, as we want a cilantro, if my cilantro plant does not do well, tends to bolt really early in the season, I can just go in my freezer and chop some off. All right, well, let's get started chopping our onions. All right, so I've sliced off the ends and then I've sliced my onions. I've done these in thirds. They're kind of big, and the chopper works a little bit better with smaller pieces. So let's get to chopping. All right, 1 onion down. They're in about 1/2 cup piles. I'm going to stick these in the freezer, and when I can toss them in a Ziploc, I'll make sure I label it, and I'm going to keep going. Let's see how many we get. All right, well, I have a gallon Ziploc full of chopped onions. Now you can see how I have bell peppers out. And so now I'm going to do onions and bell peppers. And I want a little bit of each color. So I do have some chopped up. So I'm going to have to figure out how much for a good ratio. This onion was a little bit smaller than the others. Don't forget your onion peels and so forth. Put them in a Ziploc bag. Put them in the freezer to make stock. All right, let's get to chopping bell peppers. All right, and this is kind of the colors I have in there. I'm gonna go stick these in the freezer. I might put a little bit more next time. I do need to flatten this out a little bit better so it can freeze better. But then we're just gonna continue, and we're gonna fill up another gallon Ziploc bag with onions and peppers. See you soon. All right, we're finally done. We got our onions, and we got our onions and peppers. You can't see that very good. Got me a big mess to clean up. I changed my mind. I didn't do these in piles because it would have taken me 2 days to get through all of it because I only had room for 1 pan in my freezer. So I'm not sure why these got a little bit harder than the onions did. But again, I'm just going to break off what I need when I go to use them. I did try to lay it flat. I don't know what it got bumped or pushed against that it did that. The other thing is, don't forget, I'm not going to use these as I would a fresh sliced onion. These are going to go in things that's going to be cooked, you know, a ground beef dinner, stuff like that, soups, stews, etc. But, yeah, so we'll see how long these last, and as we go through using them, we will decide if, for sure, if it's something we'll do. I mean, if we don't like the texture once we do this, obviously, we may not do as many when we harvest our own onions. But anyway, so this is another way you can, or I'm going to try to store onions for long-term use after I harvest my onions. So that's it from me, the girl in the garden. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And drop a comment below and tell me what you do with your onions. Do you season them when you do it like this? Or do you just wait and throw them in with whatever you're cooking and season them then? Oh my gosh. I am tired and I got me a mess to clean up. So anyway, thanks again. I've enjoyed today. I hope you have too. And I will see you next time here at The Girl in the Garden. Don't forget to do all the free stuff. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you next time.